Hello everybody and welcome back to another EV powered video, and today I'm in Gothenburg, Sweden to see one of the most exciting electric cars and one of the most exciting electric car brands in the world. This is the NIO ET7. It's a fully electric saloon from Chinese auto giants NIO, and this car and indeed this company could soon be taking over the world. I'm Charlie Atkinson and this is the NIO ET7. NIO as a brand is often described as the Chinese Tesla, and this particular model, the ET7, positions itself alongside the Model S, and there are quite a few similarities between the two. Looking straight on, you can see a bit of an immediate resemblance to the Tesla, firstly with these razor-thin LED beam headlights and these smaller headlamps just underneath. You've got these hidden door handles at the side, and from this angle you can really see just how long this thing is. It's a little bit longer than the Tesla and also its other competitor, the Mercedes EQE, and you really do feel the benefit of that once you step inside because there is bags of room. Up here, this is where you'll find some of your 33 different sensors which help scan the road and paint a picture of everything that's in front of you. And here you also have your LiDAR camera, which to me just makes this car look a little bit like a black cab. The roof of the car also seamlessly sweeps down to the rear of the car, which is also where you'll find this full width light bar, which is pretty standard now on a lot of electric vehicles. And whilst we're here, I can also show you the 364 litres of boot capacity. Overall, NIO has done a decent job with the design of the ET7, but this car is all about the interior. The interior of the NIO ET7 is probably where it takes most inspiration from the Tesla, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because Tesla really does set the standard for the interior when it comes to electric cars. If we start with this 12-inch center console here, it's again similar to the Tesla infotainment system where it controls pretty much everything and every single control you can think of. Unlike the Tesla though, you do have a few physical buttons here, which mainly hazards and selecting different drive modes, but you also have a driver's display here, which gives you sort of navigational information and your speed and things like that. And you also have a head-up display as well for when you're driving, so that's pretty good. But when you come back to this infotainment screen, if you go into your different settings, then again, it has a pretty similar display to the Tesla. Up here, you have all your different driving information, like your usage data and your efficiency information, and then you can go down here and you have all your different doors and window setting likes. You can customize so many different aspects for the interior of this car, from your ambient lighting with different themes here. You also can fully adjust your seats up and down, and it's got full lumbar support, and the furnishings generally all around the interior of this car are really good and of a high quality, which helps make this car feel really premium. You can also fully customize your driving experience as well, with loads of different driving modes from Comfort, Eco, Sport and Sport Plus mode, which I'll come on to a little bit later. But you also have other settings such as Snow mode and Trailer mode and your tow hitch as well. So this car is capable of towing up to 2,000 kilos, which is really, really good for an electric car. There's lots of different safety settings as well for this car, whether it's adaptive cruise control or lane centering control as well. And that's part of the reason why this car has got a 5-star safety rating from NCAP. Now, without doubt, one of my favourite parts of this car from outside to inside is NOMI, your virtual assistant here. She controls absolutely everything really, from maps, and she can turn on the massage settings for your seats, but she can also put a little bit of a smile on your face. Hey NOMI.
I am here.
Tell me a joke.
Right eye to left eye, between you and me, something smells seriously wrong.
Very good. Just another quick word on the seats. These are 4-way adjustable seats with lumbar support, and they're also made out of perforated synthetic leather. Now, while you're charging or whatever you're doing, you might sometimes want to just sit back and relax, and so you can put your car into nap mode. And so if you go into your settings here and choose how long you want the nap to be. Oh. With all the cameras and sensors mounted around the car, you have a 360 view of the car, so that's great for when you're parking. And also, those cameras do record as dash cams as well, so if, God forbid, you ever are involved in an accident, it's going to record that footage to maybe help you out with some insurance issues. In terms of all the materials used on the inside of this car, it does all feel rather posh and premium, from your soft materials up here to this nice little rattan effect, and even the materials on the steering wheel and the seats are really, really premium. You also have wireless inductive charging for your phone here, and you also have this really handy storage compartment here, which opens both ways for the driver and your passenger as well. So in terms of storage and practicality on the inside of the ET7, it's A+ from me. Because of the long wheelbase of this car, you do have loads and loads of legroom in the back, but you are a bit tight for headroom because of the shape of this car. But you do have a nice view out of this panoramic sunroof up here. You do also have a nice little armrest in the middle here, which this bit lifts up and you've got a place to hold your phone, and you also have a USB-C holder there as well. So that's a really nice touch. If we put this up as well, you do also have your own screen in the back as well, so you can put your passengers in charge of music and take that burden off of you. Okay, so I've only just found this out playing around with this screen in the back of the car, but if you want to get even more legroom, if you just pull that down and click Executive Rear Seat Package, the passenger seat in front of you moves forward, so you can properly stretch out for one of those long car journeys. So yeah, really, really impressed with that. So we're driving out of Gothenburg today and we're in a little bit of traffic, so I thought what better time to talk to you about the range of this car. So we're test driving the 100 kilowatt-hour version of the NIO ET7, which has an official range of about 360 miles. It's officially in kilometers, but I can't work out the conversion of that just off the top of my head. But there will be a 150 kilowatt-hour version of this car coming out in the not too distant future, which will have officially a 1,000 kilometer range, which is on the Chinese test cycle. Now, in WLTP terms, that's going to be about 560 miles. But yeah, for today we are testing the 100 kilowatt-hour version, and it has a 360 mile range in a long range spec. So still plenty of range, and we've got a decent journey up ahead of us. So yeah, I'll come with us on this journey and we'll tell you everything there is to know about being behind the wheel of the NIO ET7. So now that the traffic is easing a little bit, I can talk to you about the performance of this vehicle. So this model we're driving today has a 0 to 60 speed of 3.8 seconds in the Sport Plus mode. Now, you're not going to be driving in that mode every day. So we've just found a quiet stretch of road where we can launch this car. So I'm going to put it into Sport Plus mode and see if we can get that 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. So JP, if you're ready, I'd hold on tight, but let's go for it if it's quiet enough. Should we go? Let's go. Oh, I'm in reverse. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh God. Jesus Christ. Okay, that is seriously, seriously, seriously quick. Now there's a number of different driving modes that you can choose from Comfort, Eco, Sport and Sport Plus mode. And Sport Plus is where you're going to get that ultra level of performance. But usually you're going to be driving around in the Comfort mode or the Eco Plus mode if you want to save your range a little bit. But either way, it's nice and smooth, nice and comfortable, and yeah, generally just a great driving experience being behind the wheel of this thing. Now, what's good with all the different driving modes is that you can fully customize them, so you can change the amount of regenerative braking, you can change the ride height on some of them, so you can really customize your driving experience and get it exactly how you want it. Another thing to know about this car is that all the windows are double layered and soundproof as well, so it just helps reduce that road noise and that wind noise you get as well, just to make everything just a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more pleasant when you're driving. The ET7 is also completely future-proofed as well, because it's fitted with 33 different sensors all over the car, and it's also fitted with LiDAR as well, so it can detect vehicles, people, animals up to 500 meters in the distance. So when the time comes for full autonomous driving, which it will do, this NIO ET7 is going to be completely ready. The emergence of Chinese brands in Europe is what many people have been waiting for. With brands like NIO and with cars like the ET7, you have a properly premium product that is substantially cheaper. Compare the ET7 to one of its biggest competitors, namely the Mercedes EQE, you'll see that it offers a similar range, design and level of performance, but for about £15,000 cheaper. Unfortunately for our UK viewers, you won't be able to get your hands on one of these just yet, but they are just around the corner, and I suspect that demand is going to be quite high. That's all for this video. If you liked it, then please do drop us a like and be sure to subscribe as well. For more electric car reviews like this, you can head over to our channel, and for daily news coverage, features and much more, you can also head over to evpowered.co.uk. Thanks once again for watching, and we'll see you on the very next video.